Good morning, beautiful people. How are you all doing? I miss you guys. Everything's been crazy, but I'm glad that we get to chat today. There's been so much on my mind, and then I had this video idea come to me last night after having just a really tough body image day yesterday. And I don't think this just has to do with body image. I think it can be feeling down on yourself about anything, but I want to tailor it to you guys that may be struggling with your body image while we're literally alone at home, or just with one person, or just not being able to do our normal routine. And I'm really excited about this video idea because I want to show you what I'm doing today to get myself out of that mindset that I had yesterday, or how you can shift that when you're starting to feel that struggle during the day of having a hard time with your body. Before we get into it though, hello for all of you that may be new. Welcome back if you are not new, and you know I love you. I hope that if you're new, maybe you'll join the fam. Just give this video a quick thumbs up if you enjoy it. Maybe hit that subscribe button. If not, I hope you just enjoy this video. I just want to make this community so supportive at this time, and I want my channel to be both a place to find helpful content, but also a place where you get to feel like you just get to come hang out with a friend, just me and you together. And with that, let's just jump in to tip number 1. So I kind of did my whole routine for the morning, but now I'm just getting dressed, and I actually almost forgot to grab my camera. I would have done like some cool transition of like hopping into it, but it's too late. And I started my period yesterday, sorry of TMI, and I just wasn't feeling good. I didn't want to put on, sorry, faceage, anything that was too tight, and that's okay. But also it's important to feel confident. And so today I switched it up. I want to show you guys. So you guys saw these jeans in a vlog last time maybe? These are my new Levi's. I can't remember the name again, but I'll drop them down below again. I got them from a thrift store. This is another thing, I got this from Goodwill. Here's the back. It's kind of so in line with the tie-dye theme right now. I guess I was before the times. And I just cropped this. It was literally $2 at Goodwill. And I even put on a little bit of just some eyebrow gel. I use a Glossier. And then just this Kopari lip glossy on my lips. Some days I wear normal business casual stuff and just put it on to make myself feel good. Some days I wear something like this. Some days I do just wear leggings and a shirt, but I think the important thing that leads to good body image is wearing something that feels comfortable. If I was having a really bloated day, even though these jeans are nice and stretchy, I wouldn't put these on because I don't like the feeling of sitting down to do my work and having them feel tight, if you know what I mean. And same thing with this, like I'm not wearing a bra with this because I just don't like things being tight on my body. But some days, you know, I just can't even wear the jeans. I'll wear leggings, I'll wear sweats, I'll wear anything that makes me feel comfortable, but I try to put a little twist on it to make myself feel good, because if I just wake up and I stay in my pajamas, I feel like I go on this negative cycle with my body image for that day, and I want to keep it positive throughout the whole time. So that's my first tip, is when you get up, no matter what your morning routine looks like, just remember that when you step into those clothes, make it something that makes your body feel good for that day. And that may be different every single day, and that is so okay. The best time of the day, ladies and gents, and it's time for tip number 2, which is keeping your meals the same. So this is one of the biggest tips that I have, is a lot of the time when we feel like we have a bad body image day, we feel like we should change our food or what we eat or how much we eat to make ourselves feel better. So maybe you want to eat cleaner, which is not a word I like to use, but a lot of people say that. or you want to eat less, or anything that you feel like will change your body or start a diet or whatever it is. And yet that's the exact opposite of what we should do. When you think about it, it actually puts more fixation on what you're eating, on your body. It makes you think even more about everything going on, rather than taking your mind off of it by keeping your meals the same, by continuing to eat the foods that you love to eat that make you feel good, whatever that may be. It's different for every single person. I have a few videos talking about that, and I even have a video called What I Eat on a Bad Body Image Day that you guys can check out for a little bit more on that. But now I'm just gonna make some lunch. I'm gonna switch it up today, do a little breakfast taco, because I like to eat breakfast at every meal. Anybody else? Not really, but I don't know. Breakfast is just my favorite kind of food. So let's get into this delicioso meal.
I've been feeling so
Also happen to have a few snacks. These are sweet potatoes, and they're literally just so good. It's like, that's not enough to make a meal, so obviously I should snack a little bit before I eat lunch. I mean, it just makes sense, you know? One sec. I should have finished chewing before I started wanting to talk, but I did want to show you guys. I did just post about this as well on my Instagram, talking about kind of a bad body image day. I don't know. I also like to post a lot about this on my Instagram. It's a mix between recipes and real talk and a lot of different things. I like to keep it versatile, but I do touch on a lot of topics that I touch on my YouTube as well, if you ever want to check it out there. If not, no worries. Just always think I'll bring it up, and I'll include my Instagram down below as well.
I got the June blues, yeah. Walk down like who you, yeah. It's something you get used to, yeah. Go back to June blues, yeah. It's just the June blues, yeah. Walk down like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to. Breaking news got me breaking. I was present, hopeless, praying. Struck down at 20, plenty left to put behind you. You ain't peaked, never speaking, now they speaking about you, leave it alone. Hope you grinning while you watch your bros on some sofa sunny shit to brighten up a wounded soul. Honest, you the penny, pick it up like Chevy, New Age Machiavelli, disagree, don't tell me, now you in infinity, we 98, trust that he be good. On the ball like BB, don't make no mistakes, got the faith, the 18 just not gon' be the same. Finna bleed down generations, not gon' be in vain. Too young, why you gotta go, I just wanna know now, true numb. Crying getting old, hope you freed your soul.
Happiness in a plate. I think you guys saw everything I did, but yeah, siete tortillas, they so good, with some black bean dip. That was from like a restaurant, and we're using it. We tried to support local businesses. We ordered that in a little bit ago. Some eggs, Trader Joe's vegan pesto, avocado, cilantro, little titch of hot sauce because I'm a baby, and some tahini because I like to get crazy, and then Mayuko's mozzarella. That's definitely the best dairy-free cheese. I don't think any dairy-free cheese will ever replace cheese. But since it breaks out my whole face in a rash, and you know, the bathroom situation isn't great, for right now we're doing this. Maybe one day I'll be able to add it in, but you know, I'm okay with this for right now. Coming to you outside with all the birds chirping and the sun shining for tip number 3, which is to get outside. And I know that I'm in a very lucky situation, because I am able to get outside and I can social distance. There's literally not a soul around me, and so I am so thankful for that. But even if it's just, you know, opening a window in your apartment, or if it's the ability to go on a walk or kind of take in nature around you, there's something that I think sounds so crazy but is so true, is when you're able to get out of like your small apartment or your small kind of headspace and be in a bigger world, I swear I just focus less on the little things, like worrying about my body. It's like putting yourself in the context of this whole huge world, especially right now with everything going on. It makes my insecurities about my body seem so much smaller than they usually do. And I think that's such a cool thing to have the opportunity to do. tip number 4, coming to you from my towel. I was so sweaty after that walk, I had to shower off. But it's, don't be afraid to change or get comfortable or do something that makes your body feel better. I was in jeans before, and you know, I loved being in them this morning, but now I want something a little bit more comfy, and that is okay. I think because we always are working, and usually we have those maybe 9 to 5 schedules, we have to stay in something all day that may not be comfortable for us. But truthfully, when we're working at home or during this time, do whatever makes your body feel good. That's a really cool thing about this opportunity is, yes, there are definitely some hardships that it's bringing, but there's also huge benefits that we don't usually get to utilize that we can during this time to give our bodies some extra love. Now this is the current outfit. Perfection, if I could get it out. Some nice comfy shorts, a nice old top, and just getting comfy. Like, look at how loose these are. That is what I live for, ladies and gents. Now I'm feeling ready to get back to work and in my creative zone without my body constantly being what's on my mind instead of what I'm trying to do. It's me, back, and obviously in need of a work break, considering I just jumped into the screen and thought that was like the coolest thing I've ever done. But now what are we at? We're at tip number 5, right? Let's hope so, so I don't have to do a little edit over this video that I was wrong. And I feel like I'm in need of a break. I love doing things that kind of break up my day. So it could be a YouTube video. It could be just dancing to some music, which I know sounds kind of lame. Don't get me wrong, I'm not much of a dancer myself, but I feel like I've really been vibing with it during quarantine, just like putting on a song and getting up and doing my horrible dance moves by myself and hoping no one in my little apartment complex sees me, you know? But you could also sing if you like singing. You could do a little workout break if you don't like working out, or just a movement break, or not if that's not your jam. You could bake something. You could literally do anything that just breaks up your day. I like doing a quick song, and I go to my good old friend Spotify or SoundCloud, but you know, I don't know, I'm more of a SoundCloud mix girl. Anyway, I'm rambling. And we'll just put on a nice song, and then you guys can just watch me quickly dance in silence. Oh, just kidding, but maybe for just a quick sec to embarrass myself. And here we are back again for tip number 6. I'm holding it with one hand, so imagine I hold up 6 fingers. And it has to do with getting in your movement. Now, if you're having a bad body image day and you don't want to get in your movement, don't feel pressure to. You don't need to do more exercise or do anything else to make up for how you're feeling about your body. And that is so important to remember. I'm sorry, it's so loud. Brian is making dinner. The thing is if you do want to participate in movement, maybe it helps you with your mental health like it does for me, or maybe it just helps you feel good in general. That is okay too, but remember to be conscious of what you wear and how you do it. So something that I always keep in mind is how my mood is and what I put on. So if I go into a workout and I'm not feeling great and I'm right in front of a mirror, and I'm also in, let's say, spandex and a sports bra since I'm at home. For me, that's not always the best thing because I don't like looking at my body, especially looking at my body when I'm working out in skimpier clothing. Well, on the flip side, if you are feeling confident about your body, wear whatever you want. Honestly, everybody's so different in this, so just wear what makes you feel comfortable, especially on a bad body image day. For me, honestly, that's a big t-shirt and something comfortable just because, I don't know, I like working out and that I always have. But today, I've chosen just some high-waisted leggings. I really like ones that go over my belly button. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable. And then just a nice, comfortable sports bra. So this is a good outfit for me. I'm just gonna get in a quick little session and then we'll get on to our winding down for the night few tips when you're dealing with bad body image. Oh, and maybe get yourself a little kitty too. And you, but they can't have you.
I only help sometimes.
want to be real for a sec. I'm sure you can hear the rain outside, but I feel like it kind of sets the mood for how I'm feeling. So yesterday, if you saw my Instagram post from earlier, is when I had a bad body image day. That's when I wasn't feeling very good about myself. And today has honestly been a really good day. Okay, maybe the rain is too loud. Hold on. But to be honest, right now, I feel like I'm kind of back in that same place. And that just, I want to share this because I feel like you may watch this video and it seems like, oh, here's all these things, and if you do them, you're not gonna have a bad body image day. And it's just not, it's not true. I mean, it's so hard to stay in a good mindset throughout the whole day, and little things can set us off. Like, I was filming that workout for my studio, F45 Sash for Austin. We do these free online workouts, and so that's what I was filming it for. And then when I went to go take the picture, I just started to get so down on myself and compare myself to even our other trainers just because they're so beautiful, and then go on Instagram and look at other girls and how did they pose and how did they make themselves feel skinny, and then realizing that my body is just different from theirs. And whatever it is, it doesn't actually matter the logistics of it, because you guys know as well as me that it's so stupid, because our body is beautiful because it's able to do things, that it's well, and that we're healthy. And you guys know just as well as me that this is so silly. And that's why I created this whole video, because I want there to be things that you can go to set your day up for success. And truly, all the things I'm saying are what help me. But I just want you to know, if you're feeling down and you're frustrated that not all the tips are working and that you're getting down on yourself, it's understandable. It's literally happening to me as I'm creating a video about helping that. And I hope that it doesn't sound like I'm doing that to contradict myself or to not be truthful. It's just, that is the reality of how hard and how complex body image is. It's ever changing, and that's just what you need to remember always. Don't be down on yourself. No one is better than you on social media or on a YouTube video or on Instagram that acts like they don't have body insecurities, because some of the most beautiful people in the entire world that we never could imagine have body insecurities do. Anyways, that's just a quick interjection. I still have a few tips for y'all, and now we'll be doing them right along together just to break ourselves out of this. We can do it, okay? I hope that this little segment just made you realize I'm in it with you. Coming in hot, tip number 7. And this is a hard one, especially right now, is to try your best to stay present and not cover your body image insecurities with alcohol. And of course, I'm talking to all of you that are of age. If you're able to drink alcohol, or even if you use anything else kind of in place of alcohol, such as like covering it up with food or sweets, they can be used in the exact same way. But I think that part of the issue is when we use alcohol, especially, or if we use food, you kind of end up perpetuating the problem, and it ends up not being fulfilling in the end, because even if you cover up that pain or fear now, it comes up in the next day. And I feel like in the end, every day starts to run together and feel that same way as it did before. But I really try to stick to just drinking 1 to 2 times a week and only having 1 to 2 glasses or beverages of whatever I'm having. I just think it's really important to make sure we don't cover up the things that we're feeling. So, we just saw a little clip of what I shouldn't be doing. What I should be doing. The best way for me to wind down for the night and to start the night off and my sleep off well as set myself up well for the next day, and closing us down with tip number 8, unless I counted the numbers wrong, which you guys already would know by this point, but is a possibility, is to stop scrolling and to wind down. Right now, it's already 8:42, which for me is a little bit behind because we wake up pretty early, go to sleep pretty early. But I find that my best body image days are set up by stopping my scrolling, because I just so easily find myself searching through my phone and comparing myself, even if it's not on purpose, just to the people that I'm looking at. Even if they're not posting anything that's negative, if they're just posting themselves, it's not always saying that the person you're looking at is doing anything wrong or that they're trying to cause you any negative intention. It's just saying that maybe that's not what you need to see right now in a time when you're not feeling the best about your body. So what I like to do is try to disconnect from my phone, put it in another room, have some tea. I love the Puka Herbs at nighttime tea, and this is also some spearmint tea mixed with that. And then I like to do my daily stoic journaling. Sometimes I'll just do some breathing. Just anything that feels right. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be Instagram worthy or the perfect self-care night routine. Just do what makes you feel good, because just remember, and maybe let's make it even tip number 9, tomorrow is a new day. And even just like yesterday into today, I felt so much better this morning than I felt yesterday. And then maybe I didn't have the best night at the end, but let's just think tomorrow is going to be a good day the whole day, and that's how I want to look at it. Just trying to remember that every day can get better, and if it's not, then we can come back to this video, we can go through it together all over again and see what else we can do that will work. And if you did like this video, if you did enjoy hanging out, if these tips helped you at all, I would love if you did give it a thumbs up. And if you subscribe to my channel even, maybe if you want to stick around, watch some more videos. I have lots of stuff where I talk about ED recovery, if you've ever gone through that, or also just bloating, anything that you may be struggling with. I definitely want to be there to support you, to help you. So leave a comment down below if you want me to make videos about anything specific. But I love you guys. I really hope you have a good rest of your night, or a good rest of your day, or whenever you're watching this. And I cannot wait to see you back here soon. Bye.
What a wonderful